and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video I'm looking at NAGEMON. So I have to be honest and say I don't know too much about NAGEMON, apart from it is, obviously you can see, based around NFTs, and it has this strong GACHA kind of feel and mechanic. So what's GACHA? GACHA comes out of free-to-play mobile games in Japan. Well, actually comes out of even before free-to-play mobile games, but basically comes out of Japanese culture, and it's kind of effectively what we would now see as randomized loot boxes. So loot boxes with random kind of rewards in it. Obviously very interesting psychologically, and lots of people have lots of views on whether loot boxes are good things or bad things. I won't go into that now. But here we have a NFT kind of gacha scenario. So we see all these kind of games flicking around. So some of these games are games, you know, I guess we've heard of. At least I have. Infinity Star and Reality Clash and Axie Infinity. You know, these are quite well known kind of games. Crypto Kitties, some not quite so well known. Crypto Oink is a Japanese, more popular in Japan kind of game. Some of them never heard of at all. Next Cosplayer, don't know what that one is. Oh, nifty football trading cards. Yeah. Okay, so we've got some interesting NFTs on here. I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm guessing I'm going to have to spend some ETH, and there'll be a random sort of box thing. So this is an NFT market. So this is, I guess, what they're trying to do here. If we see here, some of these have sold. So people are, I guess, winning these, and then maybe selling them. That seems to be kind of what's going on here. So here we have the top 10 dApps, or data from DApp Radar, of course. Okay, so shall we see what we should be doing? Probably go to the gacha. So choose a gacha. So this is choose a kind of random drop thing. So we have Ethereum gacha. Well, Ethereum, as far as I know, is kind of, I wouldn't say dead because it's trying to be resurrected, but not a game that's doing a lot at the moment. Luxury car gacha. Well, that's kind of don't know what game that one is with. We're clicking on here. It's kind of telling us probability of what's going on. Super cheap gacha. It's kind of funny. Gods Unchained cards. So there's super cheap ones. We can see the probability of kind of wins. Legendary gacha, again Gods Unchained. These are a bit more legendary, and 50 times prime. I don't know what that one is. So a little bit unclear in English what it's about. And let's play this one then. So looks like I'm doing one. Not quite sure how much it costs. Let's see. Okay. No. So what's interesting there is I haven't interacted with the blockchain, I hope. There's no MetaMask kind of things come up, so it can't have spent my ETH, I hope. So I'm not really clear what that's about. I've got minus 0.1 monster fossils. Now, do I have any monster fossils? I seem to have here some. I had some monster fossils. Maybe it's up here. If I do 10, what's going to happen there? Presumably I won't be able to do this. Yeah, insufficient balance. Okay, so maybe I'm given one of these things free to begin with. So maybe let's try another gacha and see. So we see it's a bit more. It's a bit clearer. Okay, so we see the pricing here. So I did that one, it was 0.1, and the legendary one, I need 2 of those. Okay, but if I do 10, it's only 18, so there's a bit of a discount there. Okay, so I've kind of messed that up because I can't now. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of go through and just see what I get. Now, presumably this, because we're not interacting with the blockchain. Oh, I didn't get anything at all. Okay, all right, don't rub it in. Goodness. Okay, I think I see a trend emerging. But you know, it's all free, isn't it? So oh, I see. Interesting. So I want some more fossil fuels. They're going to keep me going. Okay. I'm not really sure this is particularly driving me on to get very excited about this. Let's try the car one then. Luxury car GACHA. Okay. I want a bit more fossil fuel, monster fossil, but that's a very small amount. Oh, okay, I'm winning tiny amounts. Okay, so this is okay. So there's a 50% chance I'm going to win that, and a 0.04% chance I'm going to win an SUV. Okay. Okay, so let's just keep playing. I lost. Should see. It doesn't give you a list of percentage of you lost. So if I add everything else up, I'm gonna. Yeah, the majority is you're going to be losing. Okay, got 3 left. Unless I win any more. I mean, it is interesting in the sense this is free to play, so I didn't have to spend anything. So you know, I'm having this experience and not spending anything. Whether the experience is engaging enough to keep me kind of coming back, it's obviously kind of the problem. If you're doing something for free, then it's quite hard to make that exciting. Oh, I got another one. So what was? Another thing to obviously be aware of is Gods Unchained cards are very cheap because there's 6 million of them or something. So while they look like they might be valuable, I don't think they very much are. So there we go. I think like kind of many things on the blockchain, kind of NAGEMON, if that's how you pronounce it, is an interesting concept. And obviously it's built around GACHA, so it's all about kind of random reward. So it's a kind of, you know, to a degree, some sort of gambling thing. It's not gambling in the sense that you're not putting any money in, but obviously it being on a blockchain, it kind of is gambling because you can, the things you can win, you can take out and potentially sell. Although I'm not sure many of these things are that valuable to be stuck on OpenSea. It's interesting, it has its own kind of marketplace in there, I suppose. You can kind of see how, if more people were involved and you kind of drive kind of a value within the system. But I guess it's kind of what's interesting in all these kind of blockchain kind of marketplaces is because they're all open, then why would anyone kind of come to this rather than going to something like OpenSea, which is, you know, kind of made its reputation as being the place where all the people who want to trade go. Yeah. Anyway, interesting. I think with blockchain, there's lots of interesting proposals. It's kind of always hard to know until you're doing something how who's going to win and who's going to attract the audience, and maybe you know, with the right kind of games, with the right offers, then the NAGEMON could be there could be a bit more activity going on with it. But it's an interesting proposal anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World, where we take a deep dive into the world of blockchain gaming and try and make sense of it. Not always the easiest thing in the world, but do subscribe if you're interested in that sort of thing, and come along for the ride. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.